Hello, I'm Color Fox. Welcome back to more Super Mario Sunshine. Yahoo! Last time, wrong button. We completed all the shines we could get in Rico Harbor. And now, we're gonna head to the next area. Gelato Beach. Doombud Sandcastle Secret. Oh, great, it's one of these levels. But, should be simple. Wait. Of course, these guys are cataract cracks. They are invincible. And of course, this is a sand dune. No, that killed it. Unless you get him on one of those, apparently. They're easy to deal with. Just, hit him with a thing of water. And they go upside down. Albeit temporarily, of course. But of course, if they spot you, they will flip upside down. Of course, there's a red one. Oh, which will give you a blue coin. I'm keeping that in. Yep. This one reach over here? Nope. This one's just an igloo type looking place. Activate this one, it will cause this sandcastle-like one to appear. Of course, if catacrack hit, oh no, I'm in a loop. Of course, just spray these guys and get into the castle before it disappears. Of course, just to awaken it, just activate this again. And it should appear instantly. Of course, we're gonna slide into it. And we get our F.L.U.D. stolen again. Hi, Shadow Mario. Bye, Shadow Mario. Of course, now we have these sand blocks, which if you jump or land on them, they will slowly disintegrate. Although this is going to be risky. Of course, they will respawn after a bit, but not when it matters. Of course, on these nails here, I believe, they will give us coins and 1-ups. That was scary. Oh no! Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Move the mic back a bit. Of course, that one was my own fault. But now, ooh, I can make it on there. I know it. I did it before. Yeah, the nails are usually always in a hard place to safely jump on. Of course, you can also do that on the sand blocks, but you don't want to. How about I go this way? There you go. Give me that 1-up. Let's jump from this side. See what this one gives up. There you go. Pretty sure it's only gonna give us a coin though. Yep. Jump. 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 Oh no! Yeah, it's very easy to lose your track of time and timing. But yeah. So I'm just gonna go for it this time. Yahoo! Jump. 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 Jump! Ooh. This one's a bit trickier. Because we have to... Safe zone. Jump over here. And we're near the shine already. Look at that. It's right up there. Sure, one of these might be the one up. Oh! Guess not that one. Oh, you want one up? Nope. Oh no. Why, Mario, why? Why are you vexing me so? Oh no. That's... okay. Because I wanted to go over here and... oh, there's the one up. There's a one up. So now, of course, the shine's over here. It's not that hard of a shine. Unless you're being reckless like I just was. Okay. And there's a shine. Now, of course, I'm going to meet you guys back here when we do the red coin mission. See you guys in a sec. And we're back. So you can see the button's on over here this time. There's the button. But before I do anything with the red coins, give me that nice one up. Because I'm going to need it. I have a feeling. Of course, you got about a minute to do this one. Oh, we're not gonna make it. Ah! Yeah, this is one you have to be very fast in. So I'll cut back to when we get the last coin. Okay, and we're back. So there's the shine. We got the last coin and 4 seconds to spare. Took me a couple of attempts though. We are gonna give this one up. There we go. And with that, we got the secret shine, the red coin shine. Yahoo! Whew. Of course, I cut out all my attempts. Took me a few times. I died like a few times, but I kept getting the one up, so I kept saving those lives. And now that we're back in the awful world, what's that doing here? And this Toad's panicking. Let's ignore his plight and go back into the level. So, I want to mention something about the 8th coin, 8th shine, and those are technically optional. It's just dealing with Shadow Mario will get you to the end game. But you want to get all those shines. Mirror madness. Toad slam bam. Alert! Alert! Just look at the top of the tower. There's a giant. There's a giant wriggler on top. So what? And these short-nosed catacracks. Huh. Something weird has curled up on the tower and took a nap. This could endanger the legendary sandbird egg. A legendary sandbird, eh? I don't remember that mythical Pokemon. But anyway. Oh, look at this. It's a giant turtle. So, of course, in order to save the legendary sandbird egg, we have to climb up on these trees. Push these guys onto the edge. And then ground pound them off. And then the mirrors will tilt towards the center. And shine light onto the things. And we have to do that, rinse and repeat a few more times. But they get harder with each one. So if we do that. Can't do it to... You have to be fast too, or else they won't actually make it. Yeah, because you have to do it... So of course, it is easier to do this. Of course, now there are 3. Makes this infinitely harder. Ow. You go on the edge. So it's gonna be hard to get them all off at once when there's 3 of them. But, so when there's 3 of them on this one, you just do them one at a time and do your best to do it one at a time to get them off. And then once you are done, you will have all 3 solar panels reflecting light onto this center egg. And oh dear. We just murdered a sentient being. Probably. And it goes over to where the secret sandcastle shine was. There you go. Okay, let's get out of here. Jump! And there's our next shine. Yeah. Of course, we save and continue. Of course, next... Again, what's up with that ship? I think that's where we go next. Because it's pointing us in that direction. But for now... We're going to finish up Gelato Beach. Do another episode in Gelato Beach. I did not mean to burp there. Vigor ahoy! Full steam ahead! Yarg. So now there's a giant angry wriggler. The same one that we woke up before. That we killed off the sun panels. Well, I guess he wants revenge. So now, our plight is to activate these sandhills with him there. Huh. With him on them. You talk to these kids and they will give us information. No, calm down, Mr. Caterpillar. We can talk this over. Nice, slow, yow! Here he comes. That... What? Huh. There we go. And now a random portion of his body will be highlighted, and we can stomp down on him. Of course, he only gets angrier. Gonna come back over here? No. Oh, that poor kid. There we go. Yeah. This is a very simple fight. Just gotta flip him over and then stomp on his belly. Oh. Oh my. Here he comes, man. Oh, he's not even coming over here. Or he is. Because now he goes over there. Oh, there's one right there, too. Looks like he's gonna move over here. Oh, you know, he could just ignore him. See if doing this will get him angry. Well, he seems to be stuck around here for right now. So now what we're going to do here is, of course, flip him over here. Of course, we have to be fast. Nope! And we fail. Forgive me. Yeah, this fight is kind of hard to do. When he's at the end here. It's just a lot of ring around. Damn it! I really don't like this one. Ah! Watch, we go all the way over there and he's gonna be on leaving. Let's do this one real quick. That has coins, right? Thank you. I need that. Where'd he go? There we go. And then he crossed over into sand. Much as a caterpillar, but more of a... Yeah, I can make a good pun with that. But with that, we have defeated the Wiggler. Jump and shine. With that, I'll see you guys next time with more Super Mario Sunshine when we continue Gelato Beach. See you guys then. Bye.